It does not have to be a new year, a new you. It just has to be a healthier you in the new year, you guys. Make sure you check down below in the description box where you can find the links to TLC products, including the ISOT, the NutriBurst, the Life Drops, the Resolution Drops. There's just so many things there to help you in burning fat and staying healthy. There's even the new Immune Tea, which I'm going to order. So I can't wait to try that. And I hope they get the sea moss back. But I do love the sea moss from Mint and Ocean. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a commercial. Yes, okay? Get those TLC products from me, and do not forget that my biggest life change has been through Kiara LASHAE, Team LASHAE, ifyoucanmove.com. You guys get cute little outfits from Peja and Amari. You also check out Just Move supplements because she is helping us with the energy. Okay, this is the energy supplement. Love it. Okay, just got my protein. Gonna get me some after I work out. So yeah, y'all, down below in the description box, support. So you guys are always asking me where I get my glasses from. So I thought I would finally give y'all a real little ad, okay? Firmoo, I can't see, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. These are my new Firmoo glasses here. Super cute, right? They are prescription because I'm like totally blind. And I got these matte ones that I think are really dope. And I felt like they would go good with the fact that I no longer have hair. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you guys can use my link and give me credit and get you some glasses from Firmoo. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
I was trying to see if 100 of y'all was going to come into the room, but I guess I'm going to have to just sit here and wait a little longer. Child, it's almost bedtime. Where are my California people at? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? We ready? Because I had pictures and shit. In case y'all were interested. Honestly, I don't even really feel like being on camera. But I'm going to just remind y'all about the ladies' first panel on Thursday. This week, it's on Niecy's channel. Y'all make sure y'all come fool la la with us or whatever like that. So let's start with baddies, because y'all are really here for Love and Hip Hop. And by the time most of y'all who are late and did not get the notification or did not remember, whatever, whenever that happens, y'all are going to be happy that I did baddies first. Thank you to everybody that's catching the playback. I appreciate you as well. Thank you. So, yeah. We in this bit. Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready. I got my old mellow moves ass voice on for y'all, so I hope y'all ready. Really, I need some tea, and I was hoping that my husband would hear me going through it and want to help me. In the morning I wake up. See, I can't even sing. Let me try it again. In the morning I wake up and put on my makeup. I say a little prayer for you. Then I comb in my head now and wondering what dress to wear now. I say a little. Listen, I can't wait for that damn Aretha movie. Lyric, are you gonna oblige me, good sir? You gonna oblige me? Make me some Earl Grey of some sort, please. So I don't drink more kombucha. Larry, you gonna play with me like this? Is that what's out on these streets? I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. No, because I want you to agree that I'm gonna get this tea because my throat is tired and weary. All right, whatever then. Be like this then. Be like this. Thank you, Naomi Robinson, for the super chat. Okay, he better say a little prayer. Listen. When Trina told y'all, she was right. Niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick the pearl tongue, nigga. Keep your dick. Get the fuck out if the rock comes so I can hop in my coupe and make a quick run. Okay? That's how she sang it. And then later on that album, Pam was on there. Yeah. Take me to a world where I ain't gotta be sexy. And your eye could be considered as a lady. All right, y'all ready? All right. I wasted enough time. Okay. So Megan, Sydney, Tanisha, and Natalie sit down and have a talk. And the only reason that I don't have a picture of Natalie up here is because her wig was so terrible. I mean, like to tell y'all the truth, y'all hoes be looking bad with these wigs glued down to the side like this here. Like it be like smacked on there and then it be like glued and you can tell that it's like severely glued and you know something has to happen in order for it to like let up. Like Natalie wig be all the way on her ear and shit. And I'm just kind of like, can you hear me, bitch, when I'm talking to you? Like, what's going on there? Are your ears cold? Are there earmuffs? I don't know what's going on, but I know I didn't need a picture of this bitch. I didn't need a close-up, and I kept getting close-ups of her. Like I needed to see Natalie that close. I don't need to see Natalie that close. Okay, thank you, Jaleesa Rose, for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, finally caught alive. When I lived in my car for a month to escape an abusive relationship, I watched you on my phone every day. Thank you. Damn. Shit. Whoo. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. As I take that moment, take that beat. Natalie, make better choices in wigs, especially if you want to be the baddest boosh, as Jocelyn would say. Okay? So they get into whatever the issue is with Megan because Megan has an issue with both Tanisha and Natalie, and she kept calling Tanisha fake. Honestly, I feel like Megan was there to try to punk them because she knew that they didn't want to fight her. That's why she showed up in black sweats. And there was a huge security guard there, you know, that was, you know, just in case, because nobody's going to do this with her. She has her little 30-year-old energy. No nigga having ass energy. You know, her, I'm looking for a mother figure in all of my friends' ass energy. Let's talk about it, Megan. Because I know y'all wasn't expecting me to get psychological with this situation because it is Baddies ATL. And who has time to really think about the mental of some of these girls? But Megan, you gave us a perfect opportunity to talk about people like yourself and Tisha and just a lot of other women who have ideas about what your friends should be doing in order to prove that they're worthy of your friendship. You have all of these feelings and emotions for people, and when they don't reciprocate that, then you feel butthurt. But you need to understand that you had unnecessary expectations of people. Okay? So Natalie and her talked a lot over the phone. It was big sis, little sis. Y'all love to do that. I barely get along with my real fucking sisters. I don't need play siblings, okay? That's bullshit, bitch. Be my friend, okay? But either way, Megan was hurt that Natalie didn't invite her to her baby shower. So that made her think that Natalie was fake. I agree, Natalie is fake. Natalie absolutely is fake. Natalie absolutely is the type of person to pretend that she is your friend, pretend y'all are BFFs, and then play you to the fucking side whenever it deems necessary for her. So yes, your feelings about her were absolutely true. But what I need for you to understand is birds of a feather, Megan, birds of a feather. If she's fake, so are you. Because you were friends with the bitch. I'm sorry. Both of y'all are fake at the same damn time. Natalie explains that you didn't give her a chance to explain, okay? She had to choose between Megan and Angel Brinks. They had just done Basketball Wives together. Angel Brinks doesn't want to fight anybody. She just wants to make her, tacky glam outfits and dresses and shit. She does amazing work for all the girls that have rhinestones on their pussies. That's what they like to wear, Angel Brinks. And Angel Brinks did her baby shower dress, and she just did not want to not have her be comfortable. So she did not invite Megan. Now, to me, I don't know why you need to have someone be there, because normally when somebody makes a dress for you for an event, they don't have to be at the event because y'all did business together with the gown. I've never invited or seen someone invite the person who they bought their bridal gown from to their wedding. I've never seen that happen. So or to a baby shower or whatever. Like, nobody calls the manager at Macy's like, bitch, let me invite you out because, you sold me my dress the other day. Like, that doesn't happen. So I just feel like Natalie was just very much letting it be known that she don't see it for Megan, and that their relationship is specifically for the business of Bad Girls Club. Okay, Megan, you made the mistake of reaching out to all of these hoes thinking that they was going to be, big sisters and all of that. But I think you do that to be an energy suck of some sort. Like, how much advice did you need from these bitches? You know what I'm saying? And Natalie, okay, if that's the person you felt like you needed advice from. And then she calls Tanisha fake. And I wasn't exactly clear on what the issue was with Tanisha. She did the same thing with Tanisha, calling Tanisha for help. Tanisha would help her. And it made her feel like they were closer. And I just kind of feel like giving you advice from time to time does not make us BFFs, bitch. Okay? Yes, that's what it is. Angel Brinks is a better contact than Megan is. Okay? She speak on it. I'm reading How We Love, so this is on time. A lot of us try to replace mom and dad with others. Thank you. Mirror sparkles like whoa for the super chat. Child, I hope I said all that right. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Tanisha is just kind of like, girl, you're digging for beef. Okay, you're looking for the corned beef. There is no beef. Okay. Supposedly Megan said something to Tanisha that she was not supposed to repeat, and Tanisha repeated it. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but once again, Megan, I look at you like, girl, did you think you and the bitches from the Bad Girls Club were going to be the Babysitters Club or something? Like, y'all were going to be, my friends are always there, Babysitters Club. Like, is that what you thought you were showing up for, bitch? You showed up today to fight somebody. And when they didn't give you that action, I honestly feel like even though she felt like she had punked them, it took the wind out of her sails that they didn't actually have an altercation. That Tanisha was like, okay, like, whatever you want to say, bitch, whatever you want to do, if that's how you feel, then that's fine. Like, whatever, bitch, okay, like, it doesn't even matter, okay? They all decide they're going to go out for Sydney's birthday to the gay club. Everybody has a good time, a whole bunch of fake asses shaking everywhere. Sydney's ass looks hard. Okay, Megan was not there, even though she said she would be. So that's why I was like, bitch, you fake too. Birds of a feather flock together. All y'all hoes pretend to be nicer and closer and realer than you really are. And when you have an opportunity, y'all gut punch each other because y'all are insecure. Sorry, that's what I see. That's what I see. And based off what I saw from Megan on that reality show on All Black that she did, it was supposedly Jennifer Williams' show. yeah, you look for mother figures in people because you have this terrible relationship with your mom and your family and all of that. And because of that, you, I think, overdo it with the friendships in some way, or you requiring more of them than they really deem necessary to give you. You have unrealistic expectations. You're a crazy bitch. You should go to therapy and deal with that so that you don't continue to ostracize people. Because I feel like the reason why you have so much time and energy is because nobody wants to maintain the craziness that is Megan James for too long. And she's a beautiful girl. She's done shit to herself, but she's still very beautiful. And she seems cool sometimes. And then other times it's just like, girl, like you need a joint, dick, therapy, God, the ancestors. You need a lot, okay? And it's nothing that any one person can give you, sis. It's all shit that you have to go through the life cycle and get for yourself, bitch. Seek self-empowerment for real, okay? Seek validation within yourself, okay? Seek that. I need for you to get into that. But I also feel like she's not going to think that deep and then always wonder why she's never satisfied. Okay. Anyway, like I said, everybody went out to the gay club for Sydney's birthday and everybody was shaking their fake asses all over the place. And Saucy Santana was in that bitch. Let me see you walk, ass fake. Then was already your love letter that it's gonna get better. You know that I've been looking for you. No. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all have not seen them put Saucy Santana's new little dance to the fucking Kirk Franklin song, I'm sorry. God forgive me. I am still laughing in my spirit about that because the dance go better to the Kirk Franklin song than his song. That is hilarious. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. Getting back into the show. Y'all, Tanisha and Judy show up. Tanisha said, I got home and, realized I was missing out on all the fun. So I decided to come back. Okay. And then for some reason, everybody has to get on the microphone and say something whack and lame. Like, I got the voodoo for you bitches. Like, no. Cut it out. Please stop. It's embarrassing. It's cringeworthy. You guys are drunk. You don't realize how bad this looks. Somebody stop them. Take the microphone. Put the music on. Shut it down. Make it stop. It's going on too long. Like Sydney was talking for way too long. Okay. Then y'all let Sarah. Oh my God, Sarah's there. And Sydney is like, this bitch cries about everything. It was not a lie, but it wasn't the time or the place. And then she says that Janelle is a Claremont twin knockoff, and they have to continue to remind her that Janelle was on the show before the Claremont twins. And, at the end of the day, the Claremont twins are Muppet babies. Nobody cares. Like, Janelle definitely looks better than them. They're not the same complexion. They don't have the same facial features. Those bitches are unrecognizable to who they were before. And they were pretty before. And I feel like now y'all look like Muppet babies. Y'all hoes don't look like real people. Y'all look like everybody who wants to look like Tamar that wants to look like Nene. Like all of y'all look like, y'all really do look like Gonzo and them from the Muppet babies. Like y'all, like y'all look like somebody's doing this. It's unfortunate. But whatever you want to do, Janelle doesn't look like that. Janelle has gotten a lot done to herself, and I don't feel like it's the best. To be honest, like I feel like a lot of y'all kind of look a little trife. Like you beautiful, the body is nice, but the fake bodies, y'all look a little trife. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like Sydney looks a little trife to me. And then, the next day, when Sydney decides that she didn't have the time or energy to tuck her penis, and so she wore a fanny pack and flat shoes because that dick was gonna be pulling her. That's why she always walking around, because her center of gravity is in the dick area and she's trying to fight it. Sydney got a big dick. Yo, that's what I learned from this episode. That Sydney has a big dick. And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I just want to say that's perfectly fine. I respect Sydney as a woman, but when we say we are naturally born women and y'all get mad, I'm going to just remind y'all of moments when we found out how big Sydney's dick was because she forgot to tuck that day. Like, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please go all the way to hell. Okay. Like, I'm just telling y'all. I'm tired of arguing with y'all about certain things. That shit took me all the way the fuck out. because they went and worked out. They went and worked out, and Natalie was using Sydney's feet to like do leg pull-ups or whatever. And she looked up and saw. I'm sorry, man. This is just hilarious to me. Sydney was like, "Oops." It was just like, wait a minute. Oh my God. Yo. But then we saw her titties this episode too. And the titties looked really real. Like they looked good. I was like, wow, that was a great areola like placement and everything. Those things look real. But I still feel like, she got to wear the flats because she didn't tuck. Okay. And it's because when the dick is like just hanging, the dick is causing like a shift in the gravity. Like, so I need to have on flat shoes. So I got my footing and shit. Child, I'm sorry. Yeah, that trainer didn't look like a trainer. I thought I was the only one that thought the trainer didn't look like a trainer. And Janelle, I need to understand why you so thirsty. You so pretty and you seem to have all this confidence. But if you mention that your pussy needed to get stretched out one more time, like, let me explain, y'all. I enjoy flirtation. I'm a flirtatious person myself. Ask my husband. I like to flirt. Soon as you see me walk up in a club, I'm gonna flirt. I'm not gonna do it. But she was doing too much to me. She was doing too much for a girl to have confidence. There's some things we don't like. You don't even need to pop all that shit. Like at the end of the day, if you give him the eye and he don't respond to the eye, then there's nothing left to be said. Definitely not. I need my pussy stretched out. Here's my number. What? Y'all be doing the most. Young girls, pull it back. Just a tad bit. Pull it back. Okay? Like I'm aggressive too, but bitch, pull it back. Okay? That's way too much. Way too much. Also, y'all, why does Sarah always have to like, oh my God, like, so Sarah and Natalie got into it. I'm not sure exactly what they got into it over. But I'm over both of them. Just a whole bunch of bad blonde hair. I'm over all of it. The trainer had a slim chest. It wasn't impressive at all. Y'all just like niggas because he got freckles. Go to hell. But Sarah was right about one thing. Y'all sexually harassed the shit out of the trainer, or lack thereof. Oh, that burned the fuck out of my tongue. Thanks, Lyric. Could have told me it's too hot. Could have said that. He could have. Didn't warn me at all. Anyway, so listen. The trainer needs to train every day in order for me to believe he's a trainer. Sarah is complaining about the workout because she works out for real, because y'all know Sarah always has to make everything about her. So she had to let us know how she works out all the time. And this wasn't even a warm up for her. And, she also had to be in the back doing the exercises hella hard and shit. Y'all, she always has to be the one to express that, I do this and this is what bitch, nobody cares. We know, babe, give me water, please. My tongue is burning. We know that you are intimidated by these Black women. As much as you like to be around them, you very much are in competition with them in your mind in a way that they are not in competition with you. And whenever you feel like nobody's paying attention to you, or whenever you feel like, you want everybody to see how great you are and they don't see it, you get upset. And that's because you're an insecure ass child, Sarah. As much as you're a grown woman and you do this and you do that, nobody that's really about shit has to talk it that much. You know why? Because they walk it like they talk it, so they don't have to keep saying it. Thank you. Okay? Like, make it stop. Yeah, Janelle, please stop over contouring your fucking face. Please stop over highlighting. It's unnecessary. Make it stop. Okay? Like, they just be doing too much to me. I'm sorry. I haven't been going through any of these damn little screen things, whatever. Y'all know what's up. Y'all see. Here go the trainer right here. Okay, light skin, beard, freckles, hoes get excited. Okay, that's really all it is. So Tanisha comes in all hard and angry. What the fuck's going on, yo? Y'all know she's always like extra. And it definitely reminds me of how much I believe she's a lesbian. But anyway, the episode gets even more gay for Tanisha because she's the one that decides to throw money on everyone. And that's why I have this picture right here. Because she was literally jumping in the air to throw money on people. The look on her face told me she was enjoying it. And I feel like she was jumping up and down because she didn't want anybody to come and put their ass on her, because then she would really be enjoying herself. It feels like Pam. It feels like Pam. That's what it feels like. Judy left. Nobody cares. Everybody decides that they're going to strip tease for money. Okay. And they're all going to split the money. I'm like, okay, we'll act like this makes sense. That's fine. We'll act like this makes sense. So y'all know Seven ain't got no ass, so she don't have nothing to shake. Sydney did a good job, but Sydney also doesn't always have full control of her shit. So it's always funny to watch her see if she can hold on to the control. Excuse me. Christina was hella sexy. Janelle, Janelle was like on some OnlyFans shit. Like you doing a little something, but you're obviously not a stripper, and you know how to shake your little fake ass cheeks and play with your kitty cat, which makes me feel like you do this and send it to people. That's just how I felt. Then we had what it was? Natalie. I think Natalie stripped. And it was just like, okay, her ass cheeks do look real. Good for her. I don't think they are all the way. She's always had ass. But something makes me feel like this ass is enhanced. Sarah came out and jumped on the pole. And she was like, nobody's going to outdo me. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing. Nobody's going to outdo me. Not in these heels. Not with this ass. Not with this body. I was like, okay, Sarah, pipe down, bitch. Pipe down. Sarah's so scared of Natalie. The way she let Natalie yell in her face was sad and sorrowful. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, when they got into it on the basketball court, I completely skipped over that because it's stupid. I don't know what the fuck they were arguing about. The argument seemed pointless. And then on top of that, Sarah always shuts up when Natalie gets in her face because she's Natalie's little attack dog. Y'all know how y'all call Shamia Portia's Pomeranian or whatever? It's the same thing with Sarah. They may be beefed out right now, but on this show, during this time, bitch, you are consistently playing yourself by running your mouth and not being about none of the shit you talk, especially when it comes to Natalie. So let me go ahead and find the picture real quick to put up for y'all, because I felt like what was being given didn't need to be given. That's what I felt like. And y'all, I want y'all to tell me what y'all thought. Like, if y'all felt like this was a no. Let me see if it's the right picture. Hold up. Let's see. Hold up. Sarah reminds me of both Bob from marketing. Martin, okay? This whole freaking party's out of control. She's that annoying. She really, really is. Y'all, I don't know why it's taking so long for the picture to load. But I actually did have like a whole ass. Hold up. Yes. Is that appropriate? Y'all saw it, right? Okay, now it's off. Comments? Anyone? One more time. One more time. And let it go. There was one point when she was shaking it, and you can tell you really don't. She's just throwing it around, but she doesn't really feel it, and you can tell. And Janelle was laughing. They were all kind of laughing at her, And then Sydney kept saying that her ass looked disgusting. And she got so upset. She was like, bitch, why don't you shut the fuck up? Because I'm the one that's paying your bills. You broke ass bitch. She was just. Sarah lied. Sarah definitely got a BBL. If it wasn't a BBL, it was ass shots. If it wasn't ass shots, you took fat from somewhere and put it in your ass. But your ass is not like naturally like that. And if you want us to believe that, you must think we're fucking stupid. Y'all, this show is pointless, but it is ratchet reality TV. And there was no Jocelyn Cabaret, so I had to come to y'all with the bullshit. Let's move on to Love and Hip Hop, shall we? Hold up, let me pull out the notes. Like the video, shall we? Do me a favor. Do me a favor, like the video. Y'all gonna like the video? Let me see. Yeah. Like my fucking video. I'm too drunk for this, and it might be off beat. So do me a favor, like the video. I'm not even gonna try to say it to the beat because I don't know what it sounds like. It might sound wrong. So, like the video. Not you saw all the injection scar, bitch. I'm dead. I am dead to the floor. Let's not listen. Yes. Standard build a bitch body. Exactly. It looks exactly like the rest of the bodies that aren't real. Cause y'all get the same surgery. It looks exactly the same. Like, that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? We miss hoes having flavors, but that's okay. I told y'all if y'all all wanted to look alike, that's fine. That's up to you. But yes, let's go ahead and get into this. So Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We're starting it right now. Erica does a photo shoot for her new baby. And you want to feel better. She wanted to feel, good about this pregnancy because she's worried. She still hasn't talked to Safari about it, right? Because somehow he's not seeing the baby bump, even though she works out all the time. Okay. I do believe that she probably found out later in the pregnancy, but I still feel like she's lying when she says she didn't know up until the 23 weeks. Maybe she was in denial. I don't know. But maybe she was trying to decide whether she was going to keep the shit or not. And then decided I'm not going to get rid of a baby just because this nigga is on one. I don't know. Okay, they are married. And what I need for y'all to understand, when everybody says she's going through the same thing that single moms go through, I need for y'all to understand that I get that. But what I am saying is when someone is married, they do not expect to have sad conversations when they announce pregnancies. Just saying. I don't expect a good response from a nigga that I'm not married to. Like, I would not always expect that. If I'm married to you, I absolutely expect happy response. Sorry. That's what I meant when I said that. Okay. So yes, Erica does a photo shoot because she and Safari are still in limbo and she needed to do something, okay, to make her feel good about this pregnancy. Safari gave her an old stale ass apology that didn't really seem like he was serious about it, for saying that he regrets marrying her and it was the worst decision that he ever made. I don't believe his apology. He's an asshole. They get dressed and go to Yandy's birthday party together. Everyone is there. Y'all know all the people from the show are there. And Safari is on one, screaming loudly and annoyingly like he always does. Shut the fuck up, okay? For some reason, we have to talk about how Scrappy cooks breakfast for Bambi and how Erica isn't getting that anymore because Safari is used to her. Like, just the constant complaining of what's going on in their households. I get it, but at some point, I'm gonna need for y'all to keep that shit to serious conversations and scenes that are in y'all house. Versus y'all feeling the need to talk about the issues that y'all are having in y'all relationship every time we see y'all. Please fucking stop. And shit being said in jest doesn't change. Like, it's still real. Rashida says that they ain't been through nothing yet. Okay, y'all just been through a little bit of something. Y'all still got titty milk on y'all lips. And I'm just kind of like, Rashida, nobody needs to have they nigga have a baby on them in order for them to feel good about their marriage. So please calm down. Okay? Calm down. Okay, nobody ever needs to go through everything that Kirk and Rashida went through just so at the end they could, hold their marriage over everybody's head. Like, look what we made it through. As if it's so hard for people to stay in fucked up situations. What life has taught us is that it is very easy to stay in a fucked up marriage as long as you are getting something out of it. So don't act like y'all have overcome so much. No. Y'all have had a fucked up marriage and y'all have decided to stay in said fucked up marriage. He didn't claim your baby, Rashida. He didn't claim your baby. That same baby that he loves so much, he won't send that baby to his own room in y'all big ass house so that he can fuck you. But he had all the time in the world to fuck strippers and get them pregnant. I don't like to bring, attention to the past, but, Kirk and his new headline have not pulled the wool over my eyes. I still see him as the same old Adam's apple I always did. Okay. And that's just that on that. But Rashida looks amazing. So, she's doing something good over there. I do want her to stop wearing that bob wig. I think it ages her. Whenever she wears her real hair, she looks so young. And then whenever she puts on like a bob wig, I'm like, Rashida, you look like somebody's annoying ass auntie. Please make it stop. Okay? Because she always wears the bob with a blazer. It's just way too many sharp edges for me. So y'all, Carly Red shows up with Lamar Odom. She says that they met years ago and recently they saw each other in Miami. They were both single and they've been dating. But this time around, after the divorce from Arkansas Mo, Carly has decided to take things slow. And y'all, I just recently talked about Lamar Odom speaking bad on Carly in the media. And, I just didn't like a comparison that he made to the Kardashians. I didn't like that. That girl don't want you. Let it go. Okay, she on a roller coaster with a nigga that the least of her worries is the cheating. Okay, like y'all be acting like Chloe don't care. It's fine that he cheats. Just don't be a crack addict. Just don't do that. Okay, that's the bar. So she's not coming back, Lamar. Let it go. So Mendice's got Yandy a Rolls Royce convertible for her birthday, and the whole time I was like, "With what money? You just got out of jail. Never mind." Never mind. Don't worry about it. Because what's hers is yours. Whatever. So they hold up. I don't want to talk about that yet. Because I took pictures in the order of the episode. And I made notes like as a whole. So Safari performs with Scrappy. And some it's cool. Okay. I like Scrappy's song. It's cool. I'm tired of hearing them complain about their wives. I really am. Like Scrappy acting like Bambi is jealous of him because now he's gone from the home and they have 2 small children and she's now pregnant. And he thinks the reason why she wants him home is because she is jealous of him and his music. No, nigga, I am tired and it's harder for me to do things when you're not here. Because I'm pregnant and we have 2 small children. And, sometimes your teenage daughter is here. That may or may not be a help. But at the end of the day, it is easier for me when you are not gone all the time. Specifically right now when we have 2 small children and I am big and pregnant. So when he complains about it, I was just kind of like, Scrappy, please stop trying to act like you and Safari are both going through the same thing because y'all not. I feel like every time y'all commiserate, it's like, oh, our wives suck. You are happy to continue to be a father and impregnate your wife. Safari is running in the opposite direction because he doesn't like responsibility. Just want to remind you of that. Okay? Also, Safari is very self-centered. And we'll get into that in a moment. But I need for you men to understand that, yes, you asked for children. You wanted heirs and shit. We have to take care of them when they're babies. Okay? So how about you hold on for a minute and stop feeling so sad that all the attention isn't on you and your dick at the moment because there's a little baby here that can't, live if I don't feed it. So can we prioritize a bit? Because I feel like you niggas don't know how to prioritize. Like, Everything is I'm not getting and she's not paying me any attention. And what about me? Nigga, what about you? You're the least of the worries right now. You're the least of the worries. Young babies, pregnant wife, grown, strong ass man. Least of the worries. What else do you want? Give it a moment, okay? Give it a moment. Stop impregnating the bitch. I don't know. Lord have mercy. I cannot with them. So Scrappy said, I'm sorry, not Scrappy. Safari says that he wants to get neutered because he doesn't want to have any more children. We know this is going to go downhill fast, don't we? So then here's Safari's face when, Spice and the homegirl show up to do a little Jamaican funk fun, okay? He really wanted to go to Jamaica. So Erica put together a whole little Jamaican feast out by their pool. She had Spice come and perform with a whole bunch of big booty dancers. They blindfolded him. There was a huge a billboard size poster of him with no shirt on. So Jamaica and himself, his two favorite things. She did all of that. And y'all, this is when I realized that she could have possibly not looked pregnant all the time, because when she was dancing, you can see the baby bump from the side. But when she was facing forward, you really couldn't see it like that. She really did. Like, there was a moment when she raised her arms up like this, and I was like, damn, she didn't look pregnant right then. So I almost feel like she very much possibly did take a long time to start showing. And with her body being different now after having a baby, you know, I do feel like it probably, you heard their storyline is fake. I hope their storyline is fake. I really do hope that. I hope that Safari is not the type of person to be this terrible. I really do. Because this was like a shit show if I've ever seen it. So she does this whole, surprise for him. And when they sit down to talk, she shows him the video sonogram of the baby, and this is his face after. He doesn't have anything to say. He gets up, gets on his little four-wheel bike, pops a wheelie, and rides off down the street like a fucking kid, leaving his wife there with the party that she just put together for him to make him feel good. And you know what bothered me? That he kept saying this is something that he wants her to do for him every day. First of all, if somebody were to do stuff like that for you every day, it would no longer be special. Let's start there. And the second thing is, life cannot always be about you. What do you do for her in order for her to want to do shit like this for you? Because to me, it seems like you're talking about what you need, but you're not talking about what you provide. And you have to give and take. That's what a relationship and a marriage is. Give and take. Okay? And it seems to me like all you do is take, and take. So, exactly. Safari is 40 years old, y'all. Let me explain something. If their storyline is fake, it makes me feel like y'all are even more fucked up than I think y'all are, because Safari, you are 40 years old. And how could you be this immature as to let them play with your family like this at 40 years old? Because I feel like it still looked like he was in Jamaica and not with his wife and the baby when they were in the NICU. Maybe I'm seeing something that y'all don't see. I don't know. Maybe y'all seeing something that I don't see. I don't know whether it's fake or not, but that doesn't make it any better. Yeah, he just turned 40. This 2 weekends ago when the baby was in the NICU and he was out in Jamaica doing stupid shit, that was his 40th birthday. Him and his baby probably have the same birthday, or their birthdays are within days of each other. Y'all can say they do it for clout all y'all want to, but I think these situations are very much exactly what they are. And people just feel comfortable putting their shit out there on Front Street. Because to be real, there are a lot of marriages that go through this same type of shit. This is not like an issue that people don't go through. This is something that people very much go through in relationships when they don't know what they're getting themselves into. And when they have children too soon into a relationship, into a marriage. Sometimes this happens. To me, it seems very much real, because it's too fucked up not to be, is what I'm saying. Okay. So let's move on from there because I'm tired of talking about them. Young baby Tate goes to the beach with her little boo Guap. Guap dad 40 child 4,400. We're gonna call the boy Guap. Okay, he's another Grammy Award winning artist. She says that he's a really sweet guy, but he be trying to like act like he a ladies man, and she's just feeling like he's scared to get into a relationship with her. Young girl, listen to me. Everything this man was doing throughout this episode was to show you that he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. I need for y'all to understand that 20-something-year-old rappers don't want to be in monogamous relationships. They don't. You may want to be in a monogamous relationship as a girl who lives in a society where you going around fucking several different people is deemed as you being a hoe. But men, on the other hand, can do that. They can be single and young and go and fuck on everything and have you sitting on his lap while he says it. It was very disrespectful the way he acted with her this entire episode. It was to show her that he did not want the same things that she wanted. And it just seemed like it took her way too long to understand that. She asked him to go to Jamaica with her for her birthday. He said that his brother was getting married, so he wanted to wait and see. They have this get together. Brittany B comes over. She and Brittany B do music together. Brittany B has written songs for her. So they kicking it, right? Whole bunch of people come over to the house. We drinking, we having a good time. We talking, we vibing. And the conversation gets to her relationship with Guap. And, I just feel like he basically said that it's an open relationship because it's been busted open. Basically, like, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do anyway. So it's definitely open. Okay? Brittany takes her away, to the side to have a conversation with her because I guess she sees where this is going. And for some reason, young baby Tate sees her and this young man as a Beyonce and a Jay-Z. And I say, girl, stop. Child, stop. We have got to just be who we are. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be other people. Be who you are. Be young baby Tate. Okay? Don't be trying to be Beyonce. Okay? That don't make sense. Be yourself. Okay? That's what I want y'all to do. Be yourself. Be a version of yourself because you don't know them people life like that in order for you to be trying to be an example of them. And I know what you mean, but you may not ever reach to that level. So at the end of the day, just be young baby Tate and do what young baby Tate want to do. Okay? So they play pick a lie. And for some reason, Guap chooses this time to let her know that he's not coming to Jamaica, which I felt like was fucked up and indicative of his attitude towards her the entire night, which is, I don't care about your feelings and I'm going to hurt them if I feel like it to get my point across. I'm just saying. I felt like homeboy was disrespectful for no reason. He was very much like letting her know that he didn't give a fuck about her feelings. And I'm going to need for her to read that, recognize that, and let that relationship go. She told him to get out of her house. He didn't leave. Her friends did. I was confused. Carly Red has a restaurant called Giants, I believe, y'all. And it seems to be doing well. I mean, it was open. Lamar was there with her eating food. He said the food was good. He was enjoying his time with her. They both have had many unsuccessful relationships. Therefore, they are taking it slow. I just wanna take it nice and slow. Now, baby, tell me what you want to do with me. Got a nigga feeling like Joe to see. All right, I'm gonna let it go. Okay. So, y'all, let's move on from these. Yandy. Wait, we gotta go back. Yandy. That's what we was going to. So, Yandy and Mendices played basketball with the kids or whatever and had a conversation about Infinity coming to town. And so basically Infinity is in college, but Infinity was dating some grown-ass man and Yandy said, no, you can't date him. And Infinity proceeded to date the man behind Yandy's back. So Yandy said, okay, well, you go and live with your grandmother since you don't want to listen to me. So she goes to college. Thanksgiving, she was there, but she doesn't feel like she's really a part of the family. And I feel like it's because Mendices doesn't feel like she is. I feel like Mendices did not form that bond with her. And I don't feel like he's really trying to form that bond with her because she's a young girl and all of that. I feel like he's very much trying to keep his distance from her, and she feels that. And Yandy also feels the need to act accordingly as far as, you know, how Mendices feels, because she feels responsible for him going to jail. I really do feel that Yandy does a lot of things for Mendices, not just out of love, but also because she feels in some way like putting him on the show might have, you know, put his shit on Front Street in a way that it wouldn't have been if he had not been on the show with her. Okay. So this is supposed to be Yandy's adoptive daughter. Yes. Okay. We saw Yandy take this girl in while Mendices was in jail. It seems to us, to the people, that when Mendices got out of jail, y'all just threw this girl asunder, but that's not really what happened. However, not allowing her to come to you guys' house was problematic for me. I felt like he would not have responded that way if these were his children or Yandy's children. You know what I'm saying? The children that they have together. I do feel like Infinity has a horrible attitude to some extent, but I understood where she was coming from, because like she said, if it was Yandy's biological children, she would not have asked them to have this conversation on camera. She wouldn't have not allowed Infinity to come into the home. Like, there were just a lot of things done that I felt like it did not make this situation any better. I'm just saying, like, Yandy, if you're going to act like you really love the girl and you know, she is a part of your family, I'm going to need for you to think about the way you will handle her if she were your biological daughter. And if you would not have sent your biological daughter to live with a family member because she was doing something you didn't agree with, then for you to do it to Infinity when she's already feeling like she no longer fits because Mendices is home, I think that it wasn't a good decision to make, to then push her away further, is what I'm saying. She's still a teenager. She still needs guidance. Her grandmother probably still is not going to provide what she needs at this point in her life, whatever. Yandy did what she felt she had to do for her family, and that's fine. But don't take somebody in as if they are your kid, and then when it becomes inconvenient for you, you just kind of push them off on somebody else, which is how she feels, which is how it looks, Yandy. Okay? So even though I understand she got on social media and y'all feel like, you know, she can't be trusted in y'all household, I need for y'all to understand that at some point, any of y'all children can get pissed off and decide to spray y'all with social media. It happens. This is the age we live in, and children don't know how to handle their emotions when they feel like their parental figures aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Usually when they take it to the point of embarrassing you publicly, it's because they feel as if they're not being heard or loved in an adequate way by you. So getting online is a way to force you to respond. Infinity talking about she gonna write her whole life story and all of that. Like, Yandy, come on. You're on a reality show. You can't get mad that when y'all got into it, she used that against you. Okay? Like, that's the situation that y'all are in. Just like when Black Ink Crew, when Caesar and his daughter, she did that because you have shown her that this is how you get things done on reality TV. So and through social media, because the age we live in. So if I can't get your attention in real life, then I'm going to blast you on social media to get your attention because I'm a child and I don't know how to handle my emotions. That's what's happening here. Okay? But I need for them to understand that if they were regular people and they weren't on a reality show, then their children spraying them would not be an issue like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the environment that y'all are in. Okay? But yes, teens are trash. Teenagers are assholes. But I also can't completely blame them because I remember what it was to be a teenager and your emotions are all over the place. And you really don't think clearly. And you really do think about what feels good in the moment. And I can only imagine for Infinity and what her life has been like and why she wouldn't always be making the best decisions. That's why it's very important when people decide to take on children who have been through the things that Infinity has been through, that they don't play with their fucking feelings, that they are very clear that they're going to be there for them, because they're waiting on somebody to disappoint them, because that's what their life has been like. And I feel like when Mendices came home and Infinity felt that she didn't fit in anymore because it all became about him and, you know, what he needed, I think her feelings were very much valid. And I think Yandy sent her to her grandmother because that was easier than keeping her in the house and dealing with her as a teenager. I said you can't see him. So now that means that I need to see where you are going every day. I'm tracking you, bitch. And if I see you with him, I'm going to call the police because his ass is too old to be with you. You don't send her to the grandmother's house, who's probably not going to watch her anyway, so she can continue to fuck with the overage man that she was messing around with. Like, Yandy, she needed more discipline, not less. And you gave her less, which made her feel less important, which made her feel less loved, which was probably another blow. And that probably pushed her closer to that man than anything. He probably didn't have to do too much talking. But Yandy, I don't understand how you don't understand where she's coming from. Mendices may not have been an older man in your life, but he sure in the fuck was a drug dealer that I'm sure your parents would not have wanted you to tie your life to. Just saying. Nigga said, don't say that. That's terrible. That was Infinity they was throwing away. That was fucked up. Do you think Mendices doesn't know how to deal and treat a female? Also, the contributor Yandy bouncing her out. I don't think he knows how to deal with it. I really don't. I don't think he's had to. Thank you, Ash Tuck. Mindy, I agree. Trash Can Yan used that poor child for a storyline. Kimbella was right. I really don't want to believe that, but I also feel like she didn't handle it properly. And that's what I'm willing to say about it. Because I do feel like it's a difficult situation, but I also feel like that's why you don't take on those types of situations if you're not ready to deal with the bad parts, the hard parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to always be easy. They're not going to always melt into your family perfectly. And it's not fair that you just throw them away because they become difficult when they already have their own set of issues that would make them difficult anyway. You know, like, it's just me, child. I don't know. But that's all I got to say about it. I don't think I missed anything. Y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I know it's late. The real thing is these men don't want to raise their kids. The wives, women just go along to get along. Thank you, Jay Wilson, for the super sticker. That's what it feels like. It really does feel like in this society, men are allowed to tap out on responsibility whenever they deem appropriate. They don't actually have to be responsible for anything. And what I mean by that is we don't always do shit that we want to do, but we know we have to do it, so we do it anyway. I don't understand why that's hard for people to understand. Like, I mean, DC's doesn't seem to get that. Safari doesn't seem to get that. Scrappy doesn't seem to get that. Everything is not about you and how you feel. And it doesn't matter that it makes you uncomfortable when there are children that you have to put first. That's what people say when they say you have to put your kids first. They say that because you can't put your emotions ahead of your children's needs, because when your children get older, they will be scarred because you could not put aside your own feelings for the moment to be a parent, which is what you signed up for when you decided to shoot the club up all willy-nilly. Thank you, Messiah, Muyasa for the super chat. I definitely think DC's is the reason Yandy gave up. He probably told her that ain't our problem. Sorry for being late. It's cool, love, but that's really what I feel. That's really what I feel. I don't understand how people don't care about children, how they don't care about their own kids, let alone children in general. But I tell y'all all the time, I didn't grow up like that. I grew up in a family where you put your bullshit aside for these kids. You just do. And I also had a father that felt like his children were his responsibility no matter whether he was with a woman or not. So I don't know nothing about these ignorant motherfuckers. So yeah, y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all